You're walking through the Ice Age. Snow everywhere. Hungry wolves, massive cave bears, and giant mammoths roaming the land. Suddenly, you need to use the bathroom. Not later, not tomorrow, right now. But there's one problem. There are no toilets, no privacy, no toilet paper, and one wrong decision could get you killed. So, how did ancient humans actually use the bathroom? The answer is far stranger than most people imagine. For ancient humans, going to the bathroom wasn't just uncomfortable. It could be one of the most dangerous moments of the entire day. Think about it. When you're hunting, you can see danger. When you're making fire, everyone is watching. But when you walk away, alone, into the forest, you're completely vulnerable.
That's exactly what predators waited for. Imagine leaving your cave at sunrise. The forest is silent. Too silent. You walk behind a bush, thinking you're finally alone. Then, you hear leaves moving. Was it the wind? Or was something watching you? Ancient humans didn't know. And that's what made every trip outside terrifying. Today, we lock a bathroom door. Back then, there were no doors, no walls, no lights, only trees, rocks, and whatever happened to be hiding behind them. A hungry wolf, a giant hyena, or a cave lion. While you were distracted, they were hunting. So did ancient humans simply go anywhere? Not exactly. Researchers believe many groups avoided going too close to where they slept. Why? Because waste attracts insects, creates bad smells, and can spread disease.
Even without understanding bacteria, people quickly learned something. If waste stayed near camp, everyone became less healthy. So they often walked away from where they lived, sometimes only a short distance, sometimes much farther. It wasn't about comfort. It was survival. Keeping the camp clean meant keeping the tribe alive. But there was another problem. What happened at night? Imagine, it's completely dark. The fire is getting smaller. Outside, wolves are howling. Yet, you still need to leave the cave. Would you go alone? Or would someone come with you? Many scientists believe ancient humans rarely did dangerous tasks completely alone, especially during the night, because one person alone was easy prey. And then there was winter. Everything was frozen. The ground was hard as stone. Freezing wind cut through animal skin clothing. Even walking outside hurt. Yet there was no choice. Nature didn't wait. No matter how cold it became, every human still had to leave the warmth of the fire. But archaeologists discovered something fascinating. Some ancient humans may have already been thinking about cleanliness long before civilization ever existed. And what they found changes the way we think about our ancestors. But staying away from camp wasn't the only problem. Ancient humans had another question to solve. What should they use? Today, we have toilet paper. Thousands of years ago, there was nothing. Or so it seems. Researchers believe ancient humans probably used whatever nature gave them. Large leaves, soft moss, dry grass, smooth stones, even handfuls of snow during the Ice Age. It wasn't comfortable, but it worked. Then, archaeologists found something surprising. Ancient camps were often much cleaner than people expected. Why? Because many hunter-gatherer groups didn't stay in one place forever. When food disappeared, they moved. When seasons changed, they moved again. That meant waste didn't build up in one location for years, like modern cities. Nature slowly cleaned everything. But here's where things get really interesting. Some anthropologists believe ancient humans slowly began choosing specific places, away from sleeping areas, away from cooking fires, and away from fresh water. Without understanding germs, they had already discovered something incredibly important. Dirty water made people sick. Clean water kept people alive. that simple habit may have saved countless lives. Now imagine, you're a parent. Your child suddenly needs to use the bathroom. You can't let them wander into the forest alone. Predators could be hiding anywhere. So adults probably stayed close, watching every movement, ready to react at the first strange sound. Even something as ordinary as using the bathroom became a family responsibility. And what happened if someone ignored these habits? Imagine leaving waste too close to camp. Soon, flies arrive, the smell spreads, animals begin sniffing around. The place becomes dirty.
People become sick more often. Without realizing it, ancient humans were learning one of the oldest survival lessons in history. Clean camps meant healthier tribes. That's why survival wasn't only about hunting mammoths or escaping cave lions. Sometimes, survival depended on something much less exciting, but just as important: simple daily habits. The habits that slowly shaped human civilization. So, how did ancient humans really use the bathroom? There were no toilets, no plumbing, no toilet paper, but they adapted. They walked away from camp, used whatever nature provided, protected clean water, stayed alert for predators, and little by little, those simple survival habits became the foundation of human hygiene. The next time you walk into a warm bathroom, remember this: thousands of years ago, the same everyday task could have been the most dangerous part of someone's entire day.